Hey everyone and welcome. As we all know, the Nintendo NX is finally going to be revealed this year, so I thought it would be interesting to go over my prediction on what we can expect as launch titles. Let me know in the comments what games you would want, and if you agree or disagree with any on my list. Note, these are not necessarily the games I want more than others, just the most logical first-party launch games I think we will get. And I think to have a successful launch and not another Wii U flop, Nintendo will have to put a strong focus on getting as many first-party and third-party games as they can within the first year, instead of having us wait 3 or 4 years after the console launches to finally get the games that we want. Mario Kart, Zelda Wii U, Smash Brothers. Alright, now if you're interested in my prediction on what exactly the Wii U is, how powerful it will be, the system specs, hard drive size, what exactly makes it different from the 3DS and Wii U, please check that video out after this one by clicking here. Alright, so let's get started. Number 1. Pikmin 4. In an interview, Nintendo stated that a new Pikmin game was in development, but they weren't sure which platform it would release on. I think he said this because he didn't want to start announcing games releasing for the NX just yet. But come on, you know what console you're developing a game for. You can't exactly develop a game for the Wii U and then put it on the 3DS and hope it runs well, unless you want to give it a few more months of unneeded development when you could have just started working on it for the 3DS from the ground up. Number 2. Super Mario Galaxy 3, or what I would have liked to call it if it would have released for the Wii U, Super Mario Universe. Now, this comes from the same interview that Pikmin 4 was mentioned, but I get the Universe title because Nintendo likes to go bigger and bigger with their title names. We have Super Mario Island or Yoshi's Island, Super Mario Land, Super Mario World, Super Mario Galaxy, and the next logical step would be Super Mario Universe. And with the U being placed after several games on the Wii U, it would have matched with the pattern of games like Zombie U and New Super Mario Bros. U. Number 3. The Legend of Zelda for Wii U. I know Nintendo has stated that the game will release on the Wii U, and I believe this, but I also think it will release on the NX, and I think they haven't mentioned that because they want to push as many sales for the Wii U as possible before the official announcement to sort of give the Wii U that one last big push, since this is the game everyone is holding out for. Number 4. Metroid. When Nintendo announced Federation Force for the 3DS, a lot of fans complained. Nintendo quickly responded and said, "We know this isn't the Metroid game that fans want." What that tells me is that they know and are working on the Metroid games that they think fans do want. Whether this is a 2D retro style full Metroid game for the mobile platform, or a full-on 3D game similar to that of the Prime series is debatable though. Number 5. Pokemon. We didn't see a Pokemon game launch on the 3DS in 2015. This is the first time the Pokemon franchise has skipped a year, and a very long time. I think this is because they are saving the next official Pokemon title for the launch of the NX. This would be the perfect way to demonstrate the NX's mobile capabilities and give a huge push in sales for the console because everyone buys every new Pokemon title, and it would ensure a solid boost in sales just for that title alone. It's one of the most popular mobile titles of all time, so Pokemon fans would rush out and buy the next NX console just for this game. Number 6. Yokai Watch. This is a new title from Nintendo. It's hugely popular in Japan and is gaining momentum in other countries. I think Nintendo is clearly working on a sequel and the NX would be the best place for it. Number 7. A definitive or enhanced edition of Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U or 3DS. It's one of, if not the most popular Wii U titles, and we know an official one will be coming to the NX. However, it probably won't be releasing until the year 2020 if the Wii U and 3DS version is anything to go by. Because of this, I think a port of the Wii U version with some added features and included DLC will be released for the NX. They could even go as far as including the 3DS and Wii U version on one disc and just combining all of the maps and art styles. Number 8. Nintendo Land or a Wii Sports style game. I think it'll be obvious if we get a game similar to these just to demonstrate the capabilities of the new hardware. However, to make it different, make it an amiibo-focused game. Make it online compatible as well. Those games are more than fun when playing with friends, but a lot of the time, I find myself playing by myself and wishing I could connect online with it. Number 9. Splatoon 2. I think Splatoon is one of those games that no one expected to do as well as it did, and it ended up shocking everyone. It is more than obvious that Nintendo is going to be working on a follow-up. They completely nailed the multiplayer aspect of this game. All I would like to see is maybe a couple of new gameplay mechanics added, maybe a new race to play as, and a stronger focus on the single player story. This would be enough to set it apart from the original, and enough to make people move on from the original as well. Now, before we get to number 10, I have a few honorable mentions that, while I think they will be coming to the NX, I think it'll be maybe 2, 3, even 4 years down the road. Not necessarily a launch title for that first year. So shout out to F-Zero, because that's a game that fans have been wanting, and I think Fast Racing Neo did well enough to give Nintendo that sort of push to start working on an F-Zero game. Next, Fire Emblem, which I think we would see if it wasn't for the upcoming 3DS titles. And finally, Star Fox. We know Star Fox was delayed once so Nintendo could work on the graphics and improve it visually, however, it was recently delayed again, and a lot of people are thinking maybe it was delayed to announce as an NX launch title, because it would sell way more if it was a launch title as opposed to left to die on the old console. Now finally, number 10, Animal Crossing. I think this is a similar situation to Metroid. Happy Home Designer isn't what fans wanted, and I think Nintendo knows this. An NX Animal Crossing game is obvious, but as a launch title, I'm not sure. Alright guys, I want to thank all of you for watching this video, and if you're interested in more Nintendo or Zelda related videos, such as my Zelda theories, Zelda Wii U news, and my Zelda mailbags, where myself and other Zelda YouTubers like HMK, Sisizi, Commonwealth Realm, RMFH, and many others answer your Zelda questions. Please like, subscribe, and if you really want to help out, visit my Patreon page, where you can get new videos a week early and even guest host any video that you would like on my channel. Whether it's a Zelda Wii U news video, Zelda mailbag, Zelda theory, or even one of my hour-long discussion videos with myself and some of the other YouTubers that you see collaborating with me on my channel.